Hello everyone. Samantha Lee from Holistic Me here, and I am here today to talk to you about how to identify and harvest the super powerful cold and flu fighting elderberry. Elderberries are usually ready to harvest in late summer, early fall. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Let's get started. Okay, now let's have a look at the berries. The berries are hanging on a reddish purplish stem, and when the berries are nice and ripe, they're gonna be a really dark purple, almost black looking color. They're around the size of BBs and grow in clusters. The clusters are not a perfect circle, but rather have a random look to them. I've heard somebody say that they look like an umbrella, and I really like that because I do think that they look like random shaped umbrellas. Some wild berries are poisonous, so make sure to go through all of the identifiers and always be 100% sure before harvesting or working with elderberries. As we turn our attention to the leaves, we also can see that they grow in clusters as well. They usually grow in clusters of 5 or 7, but also can grow in clusters of 9 and 11. The leaves are always opposite each other, directly opposite, with one leaf at the tip. These leaves are a little thirsty and are folding in. Sometimes they'll be a little bit flatter. You can see that they're the shape of a feather. The edges of the leaves are finely toothed and kind of look like a steak knife. One really good indicator that you have elderberry or an elder plant is that as the veins get closer to the edges, they start to fade. So here, the vein, you can see is pretty deep. As it gets closer to the edge, it's fading. Lastly, let's take a look at the bark and branches. The bark and branches are woody and have a brownish, grayish color. As you can see, they are not smooth, but rather have corky bumps. And as the plant gets older and older, they'll start to have furrows, like stretch marks. Sometimes elder plants can be as wide as they are tall, so it's hard to take a look and get too close to the branches and the bark, but definitely have a peek just so you know that they have those characteristics. Okay, let's talk about harvesting. Like I said before, elderberries are usually ready to harvest late summer, early fall, depending on where you're located. You're gonna wanna make sure that the elderberries are that nice, dark, purple, black color and are really drooping. If you have a cluster and not all the berries are quite ready, that's okay. Just cut the cluster at its base as you normally would and just pick off any berries that you need to. I wouldn't recommend eating any of the berries fresh because they can make you nauseous. Make sure that you have a nice and sturdy container so you don't accidentally smush any of the berries on the way home. You can use the berries fresh in teas, tinctures, jams, or whatever your heart desires, or you can dry them up and enjoy them and work with them in preparations all throughout the fall and winter. Like I said before, always, always, always be 100% sure of the plant before you're identifying and wildcrafting them, because there are poisonous plants out there. And always make sure that you wildcraft sustainably. Leave some berries on the plants for our bird friends and other people that want to wildcraft so we can enjoy our elderberry plants for years to come. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tag me on Instagram if you find any elderberry. I'd love to see it. And happy harvesting.